Our 2017 women's cross country team had a great year this year. They got better every single match, every single meet. We continued to strive as a team. Our times got better every single weekend, and we definitely grew as a group, as a whole. Largely because of our seniors that we had Kiani Adams, as well as Joanna Aragon. 4-year runners for us, worked really hard throughout their time here, balanced working a job, being an RA, schoolwork, all of those things for 4 years, and really battled, and we're going to miss them on our team next year. Tessa Lee was a great addition to our women's cross country program. She came about halfway through the year. Her times were great. She started out good. She was our leading runner for the races that she was in. I'm really excited to have her back next year, being that she was only a sophomore this year. Also, we added Sophia Ermidu and Morgan Caution throughout the year as well. So the addition to them on the team, just being athletes in general, really helped us as well as we went through the season.
It was a pretty nice year this year. I was really excited and happy for the team. We had three great seniors. Mendel Murray, Karamo Kamara, and Phil Lodge were seniors for us. We ran some exciting races in New Jersey and Long Island, and we're looking for a great year next year as well. A lot of the guys on the team ran their personal bests and reached their milestone. It was really, I was happy for the team in terms of that.
Hello, my name is Magnus Nilerud. I'm the women's soccer coach here at UB. A lot of you people probably don't recognize me anymore. I'm now on my 3rd week of Fat Camp down in Tristan's Dungeon. So by the time you're watching this, I'm probably up on stage wearing a medium-sized suit and handing out awards. So things are looking a lot slimmer. We had a rough year this year. We were 8-7-2, made a conference semi-final for the 11th, I think, consecutive season, and that just kind of speaks volume about where the program has gone. For us to sit here and say that that's a disappointing year, that just speaks volume about you guys as student athletes and where you push this program. And that could only have happened through you, the support staff within the athletic department, and obviously the support within the higher administration. It was always going to be tough graduating nine starters the previous year and then bringing in 22 new players, 18 of whom were true freshmen. So maybe the goals and expectations that we had set for them was a little too high. But the experience that they garnered over the course of the year is going to put us in good stead going forward for next year. We're bringing in some quality players to add to the already existing fantastic core. So we'll be right back on the national map where we deserve to be next year. In terms of our graduating seniors, they're one of the most decorated ones, just like the previous years. 2-time conference champions, NCAA Elite 8, Final 4. They're just as decorated as all the others. And they leave here with a tremendous legacy and history of all the work that they put in. I want to congratulate all the seniors, not just from our program, but for the other programs. I wish you the best of luck in the future and look forward to seeing you back on campus soon. Cheers.
All right, with the 2017-18 season not being successful in terms of wins and losses, the University of Bridgeport men's soccer Purple Knights, started to lay the groundwork in what it really means to be a championship team in terms of mentality and in terms of hard work and expectations. And although we weren't real successful, I think that the guys showed what it takes to fight and to come together even when things aren't going well. And I think that's one of the things that really stuck with me during this past season. I think the one game that really comes to mind this past year was the game against New York Tech, which is obviously one of our bigger rivals and always a tough game. They came into our place this year and we ended up having one of our more solid games of the season and ended up winning 2-0. And the guys really came together and put on a performance at home in front of their fans, which they were definitely proud of. The 2018 spring season was very successful, and I think the whole coaching staff was very happy with the work ethic, with the mentality that the guys showed in going to training in the weight room with Tristan, and the professional mentality that they had overall. We had some very good results, a good performance against Fairfield University, a win against Sacred Heart University, a win against Concordia. We have our final match against Quinnipiac. But I think the guys really, have a really good core right now of guys that are going to be coming back for next season. And with the strong recruiting class that we have coming in, I'm really excited for what holds in the future with the program. So I'm very, very happy with that. I'd like to thank our seniors that have, put so much time and effort into, not only what it means to be a student athlete here at UB, but to try and carry the flame of the men's soccer program. And we've had a long history of success in men's soccer dating back, to the 50s and 60s when it was a Division I program. And these guys have, put a lot of work and effort into it, and I'd like to thank them. Seniors Rafael Dos Santos, Rafa Torres Gomes, Femi Coker, Jay Abreu, Jalen White, Jose Arias, Dominic Roberge, and Stefan Stewart. These guys I can't thank enough, and they're always going to have a special place as alumni, and we really hope that they play a part and show their faces moving forward, and that they're happy and proud that they were part of the program here at University of Bridgeport. I definitely want to thank the support staff that we have here at UB, and I think you guys have done a great job, and we couldn't do what we do without you guys. With Jared, with the equipment and facilities, we really appreciate everything you do. Sarah in compliance, Kate with business as the assistant athletic director, Chuck with sports information, we really appreciate that, and last but not least, Anthony, for everything that you do and all the support that you show us, and all of us here in Purple Knight Land. Thank you. I'd also like to thank my staff, which do a tremendous job on a daily basis. Coach Tommy for everything that you do, Coach Wade, Coach Marby, Coach Slav, Coach Javier, and Coach Eric. We really appreciate everything you do, and also Megan, who has been our trainer this past year. We really appreciate everything you've done, and you've been very professional. So again, thank you.
Okay, we started our season off with a whimper. We were supposed to play in Florida, but a hurricane hit, and so thanks to our administrative staff and the front office, within 24 hours we had been rebooked to St. Louis in a great tournament. We had mixed results, but we were a young team and we learned a lot, and it sort of set the tone for the season. We had some matches where we played great, some stretches where we played great, and others where we couldn't find our soul, we couldn't find our spirit, and we just didn't play well. And that's how it went for a lot of the season. It was up and down. We played great one match, not so good the next match, and even practices were up and down. One of our high points was against Malloy, where we won the conference, and we beat them at home, I won't say easily, but handily. We played almost flawless volleyball. The girls' spirits were high. They worked together as a unit. They executed the strategy. They executed the offense and the defense. They looked like they'd been playing together for several years. A short time later, we played LIU here at home in a match. We played just as well. We didn't win that match, but it was a very close, very tight match. I was very proud of the way they played. They were outstanding. Their attitude was great. Their ability to recover after a mistake was terrific. The next night we went to LIU and we looked like we'd never played 5 minutes in our lives. We couldn't execute our offense, we couldn't pass, we couldn't play together. There was discord on the court. There was no sense of unity, no sense of team. And so that was how the season went. It was a young team that struggled to find its way, did better and better as the season went along. And I think we learned a lot. They certainly learned that they have to play together, they have to maintain positive energy, they have to work hard to forget their mistakes, put them behind them and get ready for the next ball because it's going to come in the next few seconds. The other team's not going to wait, the referees are not going to wait, they need to be ready. And so that was an important lesson, and when we played like that, when we learned that lesson, we played very well. So I'm extremely optimistic for next year. We also have some great young talent coming in. We have leadership returning. We have one of our captains back, Ellie Rich. So I think we have some good leadership as well as some good young talent. Sherry Middleton came to us as a junior college transfer from the great state of Kansas. She was from the town of Humboldt, Kansas. Population 1,200. I'm not sure she'd ever been out of Humboldt in her life, but she took a risk. She contacted me in early December and said, hey, I could be there in January if you'll take me. 2 weeks later she was admitted. Again, a lot of hard work and coordination with our athletic staff, admissions and financial aid. They all worked together, got her approved very quickly and got her in. She's been a great leader on the team. She was elected captain her senior year also, and worked very hard to try to pull the girls together and try to maintain a positive leadership role, led by example, not the most vocal person in the world, but started to come out of her shell or overcome her shyness, I think, as the season went along. And I think the girls really looked up to her and her ability to put mistakes behind her and maintain a positive attitude. She's also, she tells me, a 4.0 student from grammar school, and I can tell you that both years here at the University of Bridgeport she maintained a 4.0 average. So very hardworking young person who's going to be very successful. Bruna Barbara came to us also from a junior college in Texas, where we had 2 previous students transfer from. Bruna's originally from Brazil, and she came to us, developed some back problems, especially her junior year she struggled. Her senior year she went home for the summer after her junior year, worked very hard, got herself in tremendous shape, came back and was a phenomenal player the first part of the season, the first 3/4 of the season, until her back really just would not let her play. She's dealt with more pain than anybody should have to deal with. She's overcome great adversity. She works very hard. She's an engineering major, also maintaining a very high GPA. We were very lucky to have her. She was probably the best right side in the conference, and we're definitely going to miss her next year. She'll leave a big hole at right side, just as Sherry will leave a big hole in the middle. So we're hoping that the incoming freshmen can fill that, but it's not likely that they will right away. Both of those players were very outstanding for us.
The 2017-18 women's basketball season was definitely not what we had hoped for, but we are looking forward to moving forward next year, and looking forward to new steps and new endeavors as we go through this postseason as well. We started off 1-2. We had a great win against Southern Connecticut State, and then we played a really, really tough schedule from there on out. We were 3-3 to start out, and then we played, top 5 in the nation, top 10 in the nation, top 15 in the nation, and then our conference schedule, was tough as well. But we had some really great games. I was really proud of our growth. I was really proud of our execution. When we played District of Columbia, UDC, at the beginning of the new year, I thought we came out a brand new team with a great outlook and a new positive light, and I thought we really did the good things to get ourselves in a situation to win, and we did. And then from a couple games, for the next couple games, we really did what we had to do in order to win. Just some things fell short. We lost at the buzzer. We had some injuries. A couple of calls one way or another. Could be a difference of a couple seasons or a couple points or a couple games. But everything in stride. We are learning from our mistakes. We are learning from the experience that we had this year, and we're really looking forward to growing together as a group and executing next season and having some fun together. Some of the highlights of this year: Samuel Vonleh was second team all conference, averaged about 12 points a game, 9 rebounds, also led the league in block shots. So that really helped our defense. Morgan Caution was outstanding on the defensive end as well. Her and Sam together were a dynamic duo in terms of blocking shots. There wasn't many shots that got up around them in that back line. And also, for our season not being where we would like it to be, we were top 2 in almost every defensive category out there. So it was our defense was keeping us in games. Now we just have to score the ball a little bit more. But we're having fun. We're going to get better, and we're enjoying this postseason together and looking forward to moving in the right direction. The 2 seniors that we had on our team were Morgan Caution and Sophia Ermidio, both 4-year players here, are my first recruits here actually. Both of them every single year have gotten better, and they proved it. Their stats prove that, their confidence proves that, the way they walk into a building or a gym or a classroom, just their presence shows confidence, and they show that they're seniors, and they show that that's how we want our program to be led, with their shoulders back and their head held high, and doing the right things in the classroom. Both have grown in the classroom as well. Morgan about 3.8, 3.9 GPA. Sophie, her first semester here, we had to have a couple talks, but after that, she is smooth sailing in terms of the academics, and I couldn't be more proud of her. Her and her growth, both on and off the court, and the same thing with Morgan as well. Both beautiful girls. I wish them the best of luck. They're going to be great in whatever they decide to do after this, and I'm looking forward to watching all their success. I have been very blessed with a wonderful coaching staff and a wonderful group of players around me, and they wouldn't be getting where we are going without our assistant coaches, Nikki Tironi and Jordan McCann. They are very hands-on. They do what they have to do for our program to succeed, both on and off the court, whether it's recruiting, whether it's extra talks on the side, whether it's getting extra shots up, just making sure everything is easier for me and for our team. We appreciate everything you do. We also had an assistant as well. She was a grad assistant for a little bit, and then graduated and got a real job. But Jen Kuchikaya, we appreciate everything you've done for us. Having you as a player and then watching you turn into a coach these last couple of years have been very rewarding, and we couldn't have done it without you 3. So thank you for everything. We appreciate you, and I know the girls do as well. Thank you.
It's an exciting basketball season, a record-setting basketball season for us this year, with the 16 consecutive wins, setting a school record, which hopefully will be broken next year. But had a great year. It started off well with implementing our new style of up-tempo pressing and really using our depth. So everyone on the team this year really had a place for us in helping us play our style, which we were able to win 25 games and 6 losses. lost in the conference championship, but even getting there, was a milestone for this program, and hopefully in the future we will be able to win it next year. One of the most exciting things throughout the year was the ability, we play Fairfield for the last 10 years, and this year we had a terrific buzzer-beating win where really that snowballed us to have the success that we could have throughout the year. So that was a great finish, and I want to say that was a terrific win. We just wish that was the win in the championship. I was really proud of the seniors, Sharif Cobb, Sam Joseph, Phil Lodge, Karamo Camara, Carlos De Jesus, and Mark Campbell. More than anything else, I think those guys were really gentlemen and showed a lot of sportsmanship through the highs and lows with the program, so I really want to congratulate them for that. They set the model for the future. But it was a great year. There were so many great wins that we had. We just missed an opportunity to set the school record for points, 130 in a game, and we would have liked to have set that record as well, but we just didn't play our best down the stretch in the conference championship and in the NCAA tournament, but it was really a milestone getting there, and we're really proud of that. Would also like to sincerely thank our coaching staffs, Crunch, Coach Will, and Coach TJ. They did an excellent job supporting the program and working with the guys. And also would love to thank our four-year manager, Mendel Murray, who's been with the program, has really been a staple with the program, helping keeping us organized and filming the games. And we did have one incident this year where we forgot our uniforms on the road, but it turned out where Anthony Vitti, our AD, did a great job driving them down to Malloy. So that was fun throughout the course of the year. We did have our ups and downs, and that was an up. We also had great contribution from 4 freshmen this year, which we haven't given consistent minutes to over the year, but Travis, Yasir, Nemanja, and Hashim were really good for us, and that's really a bright spot in the future to have those guys back, as well as our super sophomore this year was Bakari Karama. Bak really came on this year for us, especially helping us get that win over Malloy in the conference semifinals. And we have a lot of guys back for next year. We're really excited for the future and really hope that we'll be able to do what we did this year, cap it off with a conference championship and then another NCAA tournament bid, but not stopping in the NCAA tournament, progressing and trying to do the best that we can in the NCAA tournament, Sweet 16, Final Four, National Championship. Those are the things that our program is really striving for, and it's going to be a big summer and fall, and we're going to be ready for next year.
My year this year was a very interesting one, and I'm very thankful to have such great athletes who are focused and driven on a regular daily basis to get over the small hurdles we had this year, which were quite a few. But on the end result, we're very proud of what we did. I'm very proud of them as a coach, and they're, I think, proud of themselves for what they've accomplished in such a short amount of time. Some of the highlights of our year, we swam very, very tired all year long. We had a great meet in November where we weren't that beat up yet. But after that, we swam right through Christmas training. We came back here, worked super hard all the way through to our conference championships, of which the men were first in their conference in D2. We managed to qualify 6 people for NC2As, 4 of which scored. We're very happy about that. I think we have some great potential coming in to only add to our great group of kids we have already. As far as my athletes being dedicated and motivated, what we've done is try to give them an environment where they're the motivating factor here. They motivate me, I motivate them in a different way that makes it all work together for our general plan for the future and present. This year we're going to be losing 3 girls in our senior program: Barbara Martins, Victoria Tornelli, and Anna Bonsante. Anna, as you know, was a national champion in our country, and also an NCAA qualifier and scorer that every time she's been, as long as she's been here at UB. And we're going to miss her terribly. Conference champion across the board at almost every event. Victoria was a great breaststroker on our team. She did a great job every time. She worked super hard this year and deserves all the accolades that as a senior should. We're going to miss her in the breaststroke and the IM portion. And Barbara was another breaststroker. Barbara Martins was another breaststroker on our team. Again, a super senior, been here since day one. A local kid who's actually stayed with the program the whole way, and they're just super kids. They were great for our team in so many respects, as far as leadership and motivating our kids. We're going to miss them a lot this time.
Well, as many of you know, we had a terrific conference season this year. We won our 10th consecutive conference title, which has been unprecedented. So hats off to all the girls in the team and the girls in the past that contributed to that success. This year, having a talented team and underachieving just made us want to work a little bit harder and try to win another championship. You know, people often say, you know, which championship is the best? And then we simply say, you know, the next one. Having been a part of 10 consecutive national championship appearances is outstanding. Our best is yet to come. So we've pulled together this year to put together a team that's going to contend in the future. Although we had a young team, it was a team strong enough to compete with the country's best. So we're excited about next season, and I hope all of you guys out there are doing your work, because we're hosting national championships next year, so we got to bring it. Our senior leadership was very good this year. This year we had a young lady by the name of Kelsey Campbell who did outstanding for 4 years in college. It's very difficult to do the all-around at the college level, but here's a young lady who's done it week in and week out. And she won an award last year amongst all the Division I schools, as well as being one of the top contributors to their particular team. So hats off to Kelsey. We had Kaylee Ford, who's been another outstanding athlete for us over the years. She's going to be leaving us as well. And we have Kelly Tresco, who is an outstanding senior as well. But we have the fortune to have her for 1 more year. So Kelly's going to be back as a grad student with 1 year of eligibility, so that's only going to make her stronger.
Hi, coming to you to talk about the 2018 softball team. We started out having a great fall season. We had 8 freshmen come in and join our squad, so we were real excited about the young energy that we had. A couple devastating injuries in the fall and in early spring set us back a little, so we were a little nervous about the season, but all the kids that came in stepped up big time. As of now, we're speaking, we made the playoffs yesterday, and we're real excited about it. Lots of firsts for UB softball for us. Beating LIU Post twice, beating Malloy twice. As of now, we have 24 total wins and 11 conference wins, which is a huge boost for UB softball. We had some great achievements this year. Allie Luzzy had an absolute bang-out season, leads the league in a lot of different categories. Kyra Ramon, she was super. Coming to us as a freshman, leads the entire ECC in hitting. We're real excited for the playoffs, real excited that we have this young team and the majority of everybody back, and we're so excited for the future of UB softball. We're really proud of our seniors. First and foremost, Amanda Stahelli in the pitching circle was tremendous. Leads the league in strikeouts. At this juncture, she has 13 wins. Just a real stable force in the circle for us. Gabby DuBois broke her wrist in Florida, so missed the majority of our regular season. But we're so happy to say that we got her back yesterday, and she crushed it in our wins against Stack to get us into the playoffs. And our staple and our stronghold, Yalitza Rodriguez, leads DHs in hitting, RBIs, and we're really going to miss Yaya in our future games. But we're real excited to win all these things for our seniors, and can't wait to get to playoffs to bring home a title.
So our 2018 season started off a little bit rocky. We faced an opponent who was in the top 20 of NCAA Division II, New Haven. So that was a tough game for us to come out as such a young team, but you know, we kind of regrouped. We've tried to figure everything out and came back with our first ECC game against NYIT, another top-ranked school, and only lost to them by 1. I think that was probably our highlight of our season. Working to play as well as we did that game throughout the entire season was one of our main goals. Again, we were a young team with not a lot of depth. Compared to a lot of teams in our conference, we didn't have a big bench to go off of. But you know, these girls worked hard day in and day out to give us a great complete season, where again, we were just one game away from making the ECC playoffs. We ended the season 6-9 overall and 3-5 again this year in ECC play. So that was an exciting way to end, but we know that next year we can't settle for that. We have to bring this fire and the energy that we ended our season with to the next season and come ready to go and make the ECCs, especially the first rounds. I'd like to just thank our seniors, especially Alexis Malvaso, Ariana Weingrad, and Shannon Colligan, for their continued leadership throughout the entire year. They pushed our players in practice, in game, just to a new level of lacrosse that's pretty outstanding. Other leaders on the team were Courtney Forey, Barbara Orsini, and our only goalie, Cheyenne Gangle, who took so many shots in practices, took so many shots in games, and still really had our team's back in a lot of games. So we're very thankful for her. Also, another key player for us this year was Gio. She was one of our captains, and she really helped push our team, just like Shannon, our other captain, inside and outside of the field. Our midfield kind of struggled this year. We only had 2 true middies, so we started a new strategy with a flyer, which was a little different for everybody, but I really think that the girls worked hard to figure it out and to make it into our everyday routine. And it actually was a huge advantage for us in our big ECC win over Roberts Wesleyan. So stuff like that, I'm very proud of our team for kind of learning how to implement different things into our strategy to help us get to where we need to go to the next level. We had great contributions from our freshmen this year: Giselle, Jen, Julia, and Shyla. I was very pleased with their impact on our team as freshmen. We're looking forward to what their future holds for them here at UB. We're very excited for the strides that we're making with this program. Adding 8 next year to our recruiting class is going to be huge for us. That allows us to play full field, allows us to have a nice inter-squad scrimmage. So that's going to be a great addition to our program and to the UB athletics in general. They're great academic kids, and they're just really excited to be a part of the Purple Knights family. Me being a first-time head coach, I've been very lucky to start my career here at the University of Bridgeport with not only one of the greatest teams to have by my side and having my back throughout the season, but having this whole athletic department to help support me and allow for me to ask them many questions throughout this season. Thanking Anthony for helping us out throughout the entire season. Kate with guiding me as a first-time head coach and taking over her program has been just tremendous. Sarah for always being there for questions and helping, and a big thank you to Jared for game day operations and all the athletic training staff for everything that they've done to make our program what it is.
This year's baseball season is coming to an end. It's been a very difficult year for us. Throughout the year, we've had our ups and downs. Not having the great season that we would have liked in the win column, but I do have to say that this year, our kids have worked the hardest that we've ever worked. This year's season could only be described as one thing: adverse. We've had a lot of things that happened to us this year, and we've done the very best that we possibly can. We need to definitely thank Anthony Vitti and his staff, Kate, Sarah, Chuck, Tristan, Jared. Without them, we can't do anything that we do. We also need to thank Scott and his training staff, but more importantly, Courtney, who has been with us through the thick and thin. I cannot do any of this without my coaching staff. I have the best coaching staff here at the school. I got to thank Mike DeLellis, Josh Parrow, Richie Bennis, and Zach Berger for everything that they have done. I cannot be any more proud of a team for what our guys have accomplished this year, getting up every day, coming to the field, performing the best that they can. And it is a direct reflection of our senior class, who I would like to name right now: Tom Rinaldi, Dennis Berardi, Mark Kamarmi, Mark Hirschbeck, Darren Grabowski, Ben Torres, Isaiah Rivera, Aiden Burton, and most importantly, Andrew Oswald, our senior captain. I'd like to congratulate you guys on a great year, although it's not done yet. We would love to have all your support this coming week. We have a doubleheader at Harbor Yard on Friday against Mercy. The winner of our series makes it to the ECC playoffs, a place that we should be at. Thank you very much.
Hi, my name is Kashina Hatchett. I am the cheerleading coach here at the University of Bridgeport. We began our season in September 2017. I had a great group of girls. They were very enthusiastic. We loved cheering for the basketball games, which was really exciting. We had a great season. We had a big incident happen in August of 2017 with one of our team members that brought the team closer together, which occurred in around August 2017. She was hit by a vehicle and she made a speedy recovery. We are thankful for Autumn. She is the ground rock of our solid program. She came back swinging and she really just helped me out with everything. I also had a great team manager this year. Tati, I thank you so much for your time and your dedication. I had two great seniors. I don't know what it's gonna be without them. Tiana and Erica, I look forward to seeing you hopefully come back and see us in the fall. And best of luck on whatever you have next. Ladies, I look forward to seeing you all back in fall 2018.
I'd like to take the time to wish President Salonen and Mrs. Salonen all the best in their retirement. They've both been such great ambassadors here at UB for a long time and will certainly be missed. President Salonen, your leadership has been unparalleled. Your commitment, your passion, and your unwavering support of our student athletes and staff has been nothing but incredible. You have always understood the value of college athletics on a campus. You have continually provided us with the resources to grow and compete, and we are extremely grateful. The changes I've seen over the last 20 years, not only in athletics, but as UB as a whole, has been a testament to your leadership. And I couldn't be more proud of being a UB alum and employee. President Salonen, I can't thank you enough for trusting me with with this amazing opportunity to lead the UB athletics program. As a former student athlete, I never imagined being in this position. But 4 years ago, you believed in me and supported me in becoming the AD. You gave me the opportunity of a lifetime to lead my alma mater, and I am forever thankful and appreciative. I've always prided myself on working hard and can only hope that I've made you proud. Mrs. Salonen, I can't thank you enough for your kind words throughout the years. You have been an incredible supporter of our program. Your positivity will be missed. So I'd like to thank you for the many years at UB. You guys have been tremendous supporters of the program, of myself, our coaches, and all of our student athletes. We are extremely grateful and thankful, and we will certainly miss you both. But I wish you all the best in retirement and hope that you get to spend as much time with your family, especially your grandkids, and best of luck to you guys. Thank you.
President Salonen, just wanted to say thank you for all the support to myself personally, to all our teams here at UB during my time here. Just want to wish you and Rebecca all the best. Nothing but health and happiness for all your time. Enjoy your retirement. And remember, there's always a spot for you at our score stable. Thank you.
President Salonen, congratulations on your retirement. We wish you the best of luck as you move forward in your new endeavors. It was always nice having you behind us on the bench, yelling at the officials just as much as we are. So thank you for everything. Mrs. Salonen, thank you for all your support as well, and best of luck as you move forward.
Would also like to give a sincere thanks to President Salonen and his wife Rebecca for all the support over the years. It's meant so much to us, and that's really administrations win championships, and President Salonen and Rebecca, and I want to thank you for all the support, all the success that we've had in men's basketball and throughout our program is really a result of your support, so I want to thank you for that.
I would like to thank President Neil Salonen and his wife Rebecca Salonen for their continued support. Not only taking a chance on me 19 years ago as a young coach, but also believing in me over the course of the years here. His support and his passion and dedication to athletics will never be forgotten, and his legacy will continue to live on. Thank you very much.
And a special thanks to Neil Salonen for all of his support. I've been here, this will be my 5th year. He's come to many matches, he and his wife have both come to many matches. They're great supporters, not only of UB, but of athletics and the entire university. Our students are lucky to have had him. They're always amazed to see he and Rebecca on the street, say hello. They're just very personable. And they set the tone for UB. They make it a family place, and the girls feel that, girls on our team feel that. It's one of the things that our recruits appreciate when they come here. They can feel that in the atmosphere, and that starts at the top. So we really appreciate everything you've done for us.
I'd like to thank the administration, first of all, for their support throughout the year, and particularly our president, who's leaving this year. He was a great supporter, came to our meets, and we're really going to miss him. We're looking forward to a new chapter with the new president, and believe with her background, we only have a great future.
President Salonen, can't thank you enough for all the support that you've given the gymnastics team and the athletic department over the years, and me personally with my family. There were many opportunities for me to go to various Division I schools, but you shared with me the vision that Bridgeport had, and I desperately wanted to be a part of that. So I'm consider myself as University of Bridgeport real estate, and we wish you well. We can't thank you enough for all of what you've done for us, you and your wife, Rebecca, and your family. Thanks again, and please come back to visit. And hopefully we've made you proud.
I would like to thank President Salonen and his wife, Mrs. Salonen, on all of the support that they've showed over the years. I don't know if they truly know how much they've meant to the men's soccer program, but also, the Purple Knights program in general. And, they're going to be sorely missed, and we really hope that they, stay in touch, and we really wish them the best moving forward. Thank you very much.
Thank you to the president for all you've done for athletics. We really appreciate all the hard work that you've put into our programs here at UB, and especially with the women's lacrosse program. Thank you so much.
And I'd like to give a very, very big thanks to President Salonen. He was a big supporter of our team and a big instrument in getting us our new field. I want to apologize for not being there yesterday to your farewell, but we were busy winning games so we could get into the playoffs to represent UB. So President Salonen, we're going to miss you terribly. Thank you for being a big support of UB Athletics and our softball team, and we're going to miss you and your wife. Thank you so much.
Hi, President Sloan. This is Scott Baird, the head athletic trainer here at the University of Bridgeport. On behalf of my staff, Courtney, Nestor, Nicole Faso, and Megan Goodhart, I'd like to express our great thanks to you for your support of athletics here at the University of Bridgeport and the University of Bridgeport as a whole. Thank you, and we hope you enjoy your retirement.
President Salonen, we would love to give you a special thank you from our baseball program to you, your wife, your entire administration. We cannot do any of this without the support that you have given us. You totally showed us how much we mean to you with the development of our new facility, and we hope that you will come back and be able to throw out our very first pitch next spring. Thank you very much.
While your days as president and first lady of UB are coming to an end, your legacy will live forever. We want to make sure that your legacy lives forever in athletics. So we've decided to change our Male and Female Athlete of the Year award and rename it to the Neil and Rebecca Salonen Male and Female Athlete of the Year. You are without question the best president that this university has had. And you and Mrs. Salonen have meant so much to this community and to this athletics department that we thought it was only fitting that this award be named after you. Please join me on stage to present the first recipients of the Neil and Rebecca Salonen Male and Female Athlete of the Year Award.